Hello, my name is Luke Cooper from Axios, and today I would love to be able to show you a demo of our video generator project named Axtion. So Axtion utilizes something we call a gallery. So what a gallery is, it's basically a storage of short video clips, all unique from each other, that our agent will utilize in merging together to create a full coherent story. So as the sole developer on this project, it's been an amazing journey for me and my growth. And I'm super excited to show you guys a quick demo and use case. So without further ado, let's get into Axtion. So as we load into Axtion here, we're going to see a variety of different things. So first of all, we see all these different settings with a mothership, with a prompt. For now, we won't go into this. Simply, first, we're going to go into our gallery, the heart of Axtion. So here is our gallery. And within this gallery is a set of however many categories you find that you would like to create. In this case, right now, I have 3 categories. I have a military category, which consists of 12 pages, about 72 videos, of short military clips. Now, in the eyes of the agent sees all of these clips, and from all these clips, it's able to generate a full cohesive story. Again, we're working on a cat. This one we only have 3, but these are just short cat videos that we can give to our agent to make a full cohesive story. But I want to show you guys a more specific example of a specific use case of Axtion, which is utilizing the landmarks feature. I made a trip recently to Vienna, Austria, and I took a lot of different videos throughout Austria. And the thing is that I've seen all of these beautiful buildings, but I would never understand what the building is, what is the history behind it, and whatnot. And yes, of course, you could look it up, but I would like a more simple way to be able to deal with this. So that's when I decided to integrate landmarks into Axtion. So what landmarks does is that it takes in a video in the same way as we would put any gallery video, but it's able to actually detect the landmarks in the video to give to our script writer, our video generation agent, to be able to use in its own way, however it deems it would like. So right now we already have 4 videos here pre-built, but I would like to show you the process of actually making a video. So let's go ahead and go get a video. So now Axtion leverages YouTube Reels, right? We use YouTube Reels as a way to easily integrate and throw in any video to a genre. This helps a lot for recycling content or whatever your use case is. Having it on YouTube helps. Of course, you could still upload a file, but for the time being, simply you just put in a YouTube link. So I've gone through the liberty of posting all the videos that I've took here in Vienna onto my YouTube account. As you can see here, it's all these different videos. And I would like to make a short documentary of all these videos, right? So to do this is very easy with Axtion. All we have to do is let me go ahead and copy this link to the YouTube Shorts. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a video here. So now, in order to add a video, we put in our YouTube URL. This is the video that we're putting into our Axtion. We're putting this short little video in here. And I don't know anything about this building. I was just walking in Vienna. I came across it. It was beautiful. I took a little video. So now with the description. When working with this specific use case of landmarks, the description is used a bit differently than if you're just a regular video. For example, with our cat videos I showed you before, if you have a short clip of a cat jumping onto a car, in the description you would simply describe, cat jumping onto a car. And that's all you need to do. Our agent will work with the video from there, and it will use that in order to create videos moving forward. But in this case, because we are trying to find the landmark of a specific object, I'm simply just going to say, find the landmark. That's all I'm going to tell it. And then we're going to go ahead and add this video. There we go. So the video is added to queue. And what's going on right now is that it's looking at the image, it's looking at the video, it's finding the landmark, and it's naming the video in a special way for the agent to understand. So I'm going to go ahead and come back here, which upon coming back here, it actually looks like our video got added here. It says the video here, as you can see, is Russell Park. So we could double check this. If I look up Russell Park, yep, it looks pretty much the same as what we see here. This means our landmark agent got the building right. Perfect. So now I would like to show another use case here. And this is a video of a subway. And I don't necessarily need to know the exact landmark position of the subway. But in terms of our Vienna documentary that we would like to make, I think this video of a subway in Vienna may be helpful. So we're going to go ahead and feed this into our gallery for the agent to use. Again, I just copy the link of the short. I go back to our gallery. I add a video. I paste in the link. And now I simply just describe the video. So I'm just going to say walking through a subway in Vienna. In the distance is a, in the distance we could kind of see, there's a lot of people. It looks like there's a Spar right there. There's a Starbucks in the distance. So I'm just going to add this. In the distance there is a Starbucks. The floor has lights. So this is a very specific description, but the reason why I'm doing this is to simply show just how descriptive you can get with these videos. So I'm going to go ahead and add that video, and it's added to the queue. So while it adds that new video to our gallery, let's go ahead and prepare our agent to generate the video that we would like. So to do so, we're just going to go back to our dashboard. Okay, so now that we are back in the Action dashboard, the first thing that we are seeing here is immediately the mothership and prompt. And this will be our commandments to the agent when it makes the video. But before we get to the mothership and prompt, let's go ahead and change some of the other smaller settings. These settings are usually going to be universal to every video you make. But in this case scenario, we want it to be very specific for this documentary style we're making. So at the very top here, you can see our genres. So we want to make sure we have Vienna attached. This means that the agent will be working with the Vienna gallery that we made together before. The first setting that we will look at is over here on the left, the voice setting. So now this is the voice of the person that will be talking over our video. So let's go ahead and give Edward a listen here to see what Edward sounds like.
The harsh desert battlefield has become...
Okay, so that's the voice of Edward. Let's give another voice a chance. Let's try Ethan here.
The harsh desert battlefield has become the front line of modern...
So I'm going to go ahead and settle with Ethan. I prefer Ethan in this documentary style, but we have plenty of voices to choose from. And this small list is just a little amount of the voices available, but for the time being, this is what we have added. Okay, so now that we chose Ethan, we could change the speed of the voice and the pitch of the voice. But I think I like the sound of Ethan right now, so I'm going to leave this all the same. The next setting is the music setting. So what this is right here, this is going to be the music that's on top of our video. In this case scenario, I have a good documentary audio that I'd like to put here. So let me go ahead and grab the link. Okay, so I grabbed the link to the music I'd like over a documentary. So all I'm going to do is paste it here. And now it is added. So there's two settings here with music. There's the volume, which is just the volume of the audio. 14% is pretty good, as we don't want it to overpower the voice. But we're actually going to put this up a bit just in case it's too quiet. So now the next setting here is called the start time. And this means at what point in the music should the music begin, right? A lot of the times at the beginning of a song, there's a lot of empty space, a lot of buildup, of chatter, of whatnot. So our goal with the start time is to be like, we want the music to begin right here. So let me give this a listen and try to find a good start time. Okay, so at about 20 seconds is pretty good right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the start time 20 seconds. Okay, so let's give this a listen to make sure the start time is good. Perfect. All right, so our start time is good. The volume is perfect. So moving forward, now we're back here at the mothership and the prompt. Now, initially, it's a little confusing how this is split up into two things, but don't worry, this is here to make it as simple as possible for you. Usually when you're talking to an agent, it's just one prompt. But all the mothership and prompt is that we split this one long prompt into two separate parts to make it more understanding and to give the user more organization over how they store different things. So in terms of the mothership, this is the central control of our agent. These are rules that are going to kind of stay in place with most every video that we make. So for example, in the mothership, I may put something like, make the video 30 seconds. I may also say something like, make the information highly informative. I may also put make each line a line in the script hooky and concise. And then just to finish it off, ensure an engaging video. There we go. That is the mothership. This is something that will most likely just stay consistent no matter how many videos I make. Again, there's a lot of freedom with how you use this software. And the way that me as a developer have explored my own software is nowhere near the heights of which a user will actually bring it. Going forward, now we have the prompt. So in the prompt, here is the more precise instructions of what exactly the video is that we want to create. So in this case scenario, remember, I took many different videos in Vienna, Austria, and I would like to make an informative video that explains each building in a documentary style. So I would like to go ahead and say, explain each building in Vienna in a documentary style. Say the date of which the building was made. Explain who made it, and give an interesting fact about it. There we go. I think for our goal here with the video that we're trying to make, this prompt should work perfectly. So now that we have our voice set up, now that we have our music set up, now that we actually made the gallery that we wanted to utilize, and finally, now that we have the mothership and prompt, we can now go ahead and generate our full form video. So let's go ahead and click generate. So immediately, the first thing that the agent is going to do is generate the AI script. We're leveraging Claude for this. Secondly, it uses that script to create the speech, the voice with Ethan. Now, after it does that, it has the voice, it has the script, and it's getting for each line in the script, it's grabbing the video that matches with the line. So for example, if it's talking about the subway video that we put, there's a line about the subway, and it's getting from the gallery the subway video. It's putting the line on top of the video with the voice, the voice of whatever the voice said during that line. Now it is adding the captions. So the captions are fully automated. It is something that, we don't want people to have to add after. Captions are optional, but captions work very similar to the merged video, where now we have these individual video clips with a voice on top of it, and we simply just break up the line into different points using some math and using some audio maps in order to determine when the voice says the word. Now it's adding the music. So the music, the documentary music that we added before, it's adding that on top of the final video that it has here. It's finally receiving the URL for us. And here it is.
Vienna's Heldenplatz or Heroes.
So here's the video that it made. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. Let's watch it.
Vienna's Heldenplatz or Hero Square was designed in the 1860s as part of the Hofburg Palace complex by architect Gottfried Semper. The Mozart monument in Bergarten was created in 1896 by sculptor Victor Tildner, featuring allegorical figures representing Mozart's musical genius. The Austrian Parliament building, completed in 1883 by architect Theophil von Hansen, showcases Greek Revival architecture with its iconic Athena fountain. Ressel Park, established in 1862, is named after inventor Joseph Ressel and contains Vienna's first public monument to composer Franz Schubert. The Vienna State Opera, opened in 1869 with Mozart's Don Giovanni, was partly destroyed in World War II, but meticulously reconstructed to reopen in 1955. Vienna's innovative subway system, completed in stages since 1976, features unique station designs like this one, blending functionality with artistic expression.
There we go. That is Axtion. I hope you guys enjoyed this live demo. If you are interested, please do not hesitate to reach out, get placed on the demo list, and I'm excited to get this out to you guys. Thank you again. Have a great day.
Axtion Entertainment, check it out.